Welcome to the next edition of KebbieG Specialty. Today we're going to be trying out dinosaurs, ramp dinosaurs, with the brand new Volt-born Tyrant. So we're going to be taking off the previous build, adding the Tyrants instead of the Carnage Tyrant, and adjusting a little bit more, and seeing how it plays in Pioneer. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so we're on our way to 1,000 subs. Let's get there together. Let's get into the deck list and see the deck in action. So the deck list, we have 4 Stompers, 4 Rexes, 4 Tyrants. 4 and 4 on the 2-drop ramp spells, 4 charms, a couple up the beanstalks for card draw, 4 Fable, the Mirror Breakers, pretty good loot type effect. If you're in red, play it. 3 Ugins because it's a good sweeper. 25 lands, 3 Pick Your Poisons because it's one of the best sideboard cards right now. 3 Volleys to answer small Amalias and stuff like that. 2 Damping Spheres for Lotus Field, 2 Hearses for Phoenix and other graveyard strategies. 1 up the beanstalk for the grinding matchups. 2 Brotherhood in for the aggro matchups like Gruul and Heroic. 2 throwbacks so we can get graveyard hate, life gain against aggro. Kind of a catch-all dinosaur. That is what we're trying out today. Let's see if this deck can compete in Pioneer. Doors, passes, play a forest, they go, considers, pathway on blue, Shredder. Citadel should be fine for next turn. We're going to go ahead and just cast that, reveal the Stomper, get the mountain, say go. Hits me for 1, take it. Another Shredder. Citadel on green, Stomper, forest, say go, considers, and opt. Loots a Fatal Push and a Prankster. So probably on profit if I had to guess. Shores, hits me, take it. So another castle, play Rex, and smash for 8, they go. He has Ward 4, so it's really hard to answer. Free the Fae, pretty good at stocking up the graveyard for a treasure cruise, which I'm assuming is inbound right now, based on how long it's taken to cast the spell. So 2 3/5s. Underground River, and a Thoughtseize to take my Ugin, of course. Smacks me for 6. 1 land off the top would get Stomper online. So we're going to put that on red, I think, this time. Got game 1. We could bring in her some, probably not hers. Throwback seems like the better choice. Brotherhood in does get the Shredder, but only early. So we'll cut some Stompers for the throwbacks. Now, hers maybe over the up the beanstalk and run it like that. All in passes. Play a Stomping Grounds tap, say go. Swamp. Duelist. Passes. We'll cast Migration, reveal Tyrant. Grab a forest, they go. An island. Profit. Could be a Thoughtseize. Yeah. Question is, do you take my Rex or my Migration? Might be smart to take the Migration. Takes the Rex. Pumps his Dork. Hits me. Yeah, I think that was the wrong move. Stomping Grounds untapped. Play the Hearse. Reveal the Tyrant. Grab a mountain, eat up your yards, they go. For this case, I don't really care about what gets exiled, right? This is more for just to slow down a treasure cruise. Hits me for 3. Play a tap land, say go. Free the Fae. Eat up some more cards. Fills up his yard more. Getting rid of a lot of lands. Shredder. Thoughtseizes for my Tyrant. And a treasure cruise. Okay, I'm off. Maybe I do want Brotherhood in. Or actually, maybe I just want Volley. Or do I want Pick Your Poison? Like, there's a lot of options here that you can customize. I could go down 1 on each of the ramp spells. And the Stomper. Maybe I don't need the full round of Volleys. And maybe not all the... Maybe actually go down the Hearse, up the Volley. I don't like that. Play a tap land, say go. Pathway on blue, and consider. Passes. Lair. Cast a Glimpse, get a forest, say go. Opt. Okay. If he played like a 2-drop flyer, I could Pick Your Poison plus Fable this turn, which is really good, but it's like he's just hiving and passing. Play throwback, pay in, and eat your yard. Say go. So he cleaned a desk and opt. Seems weird. So you got rid of your ability to escape this. Duelist and passes. Fable. Pick your poison on flyer. And smack. Say go. Profit. Passes. I'll play the tap land. We will say yes. Pitch this Rex. Play the castle. Cast this on enchantment. Get rid of your profit. And shove. Could have a fatal push for this token. Nope. Opt. Consider. This gets rid of an edict. I mean, you could have picked which thing to remove. Unless your target is the Fable. Triumphs my throwback. Getting rid of a treasure cruise. So that flips. Play the land. Shove. Say go. And consider. For a shredder. Play the tapped hall. Passes. Leaving up removal for the reflection. I'm going to cast Burn Down the House. Make 3 devils. Make a copy. There goes my dude. So now, I think we just win, right? No matter what he does. He has to exile our devils. Got it. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Citadel on green. Say go. Plays a Jetmir's Garden and passes. Up the Beanstalk. Say go. Steam Vents. Bindings my up the Beanstalk. Forest. Cast Archdruid. Charm. We'll grab ourselves Castle. Say go. Plays a Plains. Fable. Play the District. Maybe I should have played the Migration first. No, I might Charm on the instep. Bend the Forest. Say go. Gets rid of 2 lands. Hits me. Tap land. Incarnation. Cast this. Let's grab our new boy. Tyrant. Since he is tapped out. So sacks the Binding. Ancient of Treachery. I'm assuming you're going to take my castle. Oh, gives me a Ugin. Now we have another Tyrant. So I guess we go ahead and just reveal the Tyrant. Get a mountain. Pass. Maybe there's an argument I should have played the Citadel this turn. So Reflection and the Agent is going to be a powerful combination. I can't get to Ugin fast enough before he starts copying the stupid Agent of Treachery. There's a Lush. Fires. So my best bet here is I magically top deck 2 lands in a row. Untap lands, right? I could Tyrant into another Ugin. Citadel on red, I guess. So my best bet here, I think, is cast this, exile the Reflection, and say go. I can't have him making tons of Agent of Treacheries. That is not a winning line. So we take our beats for 8, and we just have to pray that we can get this Ugin down this turn. Another Fires, and Yorion. To blink the Agent. Oh my god, it takes 2 of my lands. Okay, I'm done. Alright, so this matchup, we really need to get rid of that dude. Like, there is no shot that could even be alive. Even though, like, Volley's not great, I have to stop that card. And this is definitely a matchup where up the Beanstalk is worth it. Brotherhood Inn is very tricky. He plays Titan and Atroxa, which are not really that great. I could just go down the Stomper, maybe run 1 pick your poison over a Glimpse. I don't like that. Citadel. Forest. Say go. Tap Foundry. Passes. So let's cast Glimpse. Get a Forest. Say go. If you haven't already, I did feature Ignatic Incarnation, the deck we're facing, except I didn't play Agent of Treachery previously this week. Plays a Temple Garden. Tapped. Play Thunder. Bird Migration. Get a Mountain. Play a tap land. Say go. We're ramping. We are a ramping. Plays a Steam Vents and a Fable. Play up the Beanstalk. We drew into our own Fable. And play a Beseiju. Say go. Temporary Lockdown. He kept that in? Seems weird. Attacks. We take it. I'm not going to offer this exchange. Because if he lives, I at least get to cast my Tyrant. Tap land. Fires. And Skyclave. Eats my Fable. Okay. So it's probably correct to attack and play Ugin here. -4. Say go. Probably has Binding for the Ugin. Pass to the World Tree. It's kind of based. Plays a Swamp. He has Domain. He's letting me untap with the Ugin though. Seems weird. Bolt. Gain some life. Hit ya. I do love how good this card is, like in the grindy decks matchups. Valakut Awakening. Puts 2 to the bottom and draws 3. We might be taking game number 2. We have lethal. Path. Finds a basic. Plays the plains. So I have 6 points of damage. Up the Beanstalk. Probably desperately trying to find a binding. Tap land. And a Chain to the Rocks for the Tyrant. Another Tyrant. Go to combat. Shove. Minus X2. Play a tap land. And play number 2 Big Dino. We're here to play him. That's why we're testing this deck out. And we just pass. Ugin's controlling this board. Plains. Got it. Run it back. Ketra Triumph. Passes. Citadel on green. Say go. Swamp. Up the Beanstalk. Since I can't play Thunderherd, we'll just play a District. Bend the District. Say go. Tap land. Passes. Garen Briggs should be online next turn. Since I don't have a single dinosaur, we'll play Migration for 3. Get a mountain. So we should have Burn Down the House online. Steam Vents. That's an untapped. Incarnation. I'm assuming sacks the up the Beanstalk. For a Fable. Oh, Frillback. I respect the dino. Play up the Beanstalk. Into a Fable. That's like the perfect top deck. Say go. Leyland Binding's my Fable? No, just Bindings and nothing. So you can sack it. And a Wandering Mine. Hits me. There's the agent. We will say yes. Pitch 1 Ugin. Wrath the board. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Chain to the Rocks. So you could sack it. Another Incarnation. You might be sacking 1 Incarnation and a Chain. Companion. I would have done it in oh, he immediately sacks the Companion for the Sky Clay for the Fable. That's kind of based. Note for the Beanstalk. Don't want me drawing cards, huh? So that flips. Play that on green. Play Glimpse, get a Forest. Play a Glimpse, get a Forest, thin that deck out. Say go. We got 8 mana. We have Ugin mana. So we just need a hold. And he has his agent gone. Unless he plays another reanimation spell for this thing. Chain to the Rocks. Picks up the Yorion. Hits me. Do you sack anything? If he's smart, he would probably sack the Chain. Just because if I do Ugin here, X4, and play a tap land, say go. He has 7 cards in hand, which is problematic. Get lost. People say yes, get rid of this lair. Play the T-Rex. Pay into it. Up the Beanstalk, we will keep. Shove. Might be getting a 2-0 here. He finds another plains. He's been looking for this. This Pick Your Poison's pretty decent here. In case he plays any enchantment. But to get rid of a T-Rex, he needs to play Ward 4. So if he has double binding, that saves him. At least on paper, it would save him. If he had Sunfall, that's a different story. A Siege Rhino. I was not anticipating that one. Got it. 2-0. Let's get into the next. There's a Pathway on red and passes. Sunken Citadel on greens they go. Play with fire. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Play the lair. Glimpse. Get a forest they go. Another Arcanist. Hits me. I'm assuming plays with fire with my face. Sure, take it. And light up the stage. We have no payoff. So I think my turn has to be Archdruid's Charm. Grab a Tyrant and District. Bin. Say go. Launcher's Rage on the Swifty? Okay. And then one on Arcanist. Makes sense. Smacks me. This one gets back the Rage to put on this guy. Oh, they just double Rage. Oh, man. He is all in on the damage this turn. Can I even bounce back from this? No. I can't. Poor Dino. So we definitely bring in Brotherhood in. It's a red-based strategy, so I guess we just went throwback. Stomper can't really block, but we need 2 probably. Up the Beanstalk is probably statistically worse. I could also trim down on some big dinos. That's also a possibility. Maybe one Tyrex over and keep a Stomper and run it like that. I think I still have to put this on green, even though like I really am considering red, but it doesn't make any sense. Gorge, Kamuna. Rex is interesting, but if I don't play Lair this turn, I just basically, yeah, I have to play Lair. And this actually works out, right? Because that was a good top deck. We get the Mountain out and pass. So now we should be able to get the Stomping Grounds online for this Brotherhood end. Pathway on red. And a Show Off. Smacks me. Oh, I don't have a Forest? Interesting. Play Stomper. Get a Forest, they go. Stomping Grounds, untapped. Can I push this to game 3? Lava Runner. Show Off. And smashes. Take it. Untap Stomping Ground and sweep the board, reveal the Rex again, get a Forest in that deck, and smack. So now we're on the aggressive side. This T-Rex should start help closing this game out. It's 12 points of damage coming across. So basically he needs more show-offs, and he already used 2. Like Rex. Shoves, they go. Play with fires, and a Tarkus command hit me to 5. Can he deal 5 to me? Lava Runner. And attacks. We block. Bolts to face. And it looks like we got game 2. Now, game 3, are we on the play? I hope so. It's the only shot we have of winning this match. Alright. Pick Your Poison can get a flyer, but is that good enough in this deck? Maybe I just trim one Glimpse? I don't think so. I think I need Stomper over the Glimpse. No, run it back. Oh man, he's on the play. Sure, Kamuno. Play a tap land, say go. And a Den. So how do I get to this Tyrant in a reasonable fashion? Swifty hits me, take it. And another Kamuno. So we have to Glimpse. That means next turn I should be able to tap land plus do one of the two. Fable or a Stomper. Hits me. 12. Slick Shot, plotted, and a Light Up the Stage. Another land. So I think that means I have to Fable here. I need to dig for a sweeper and play tap land. Say go. Ruins. He has a Rage. That is definitely GG's. I mean, I'm going to block and definitely die here. He's pumping at a Swifty and then bolting the face. And a Play with Fire. That's overkill. Okay. 2-1. Let's get into the wrap-up. Alright, so what do we learn this week about this deck overall? We went 2-1. So my one takeaway is I think I do want a couple copies of Carnage Tyrant. It does help against aggro in particular, right? Because it's a 6-drop. It can come down. Against Ancient of Treachery, they can't target it. So it's kind of a okayish threat that can hit through some of the removal, like Leyland Binding, stuff like that. So I definitely think I want 2 copies. And I think 3 and 3 on the other 2, it seems pretty fine, right? Just because they are 7-drops versus 6-drop, which is quite important differentiation on the curve. And so I think that's a good step forward, especially since if we can somehow get, a active Garenbrig pretty early, we should be able to cast a Tyrant relatively early in the game. So if you have any considerations at all for this deck, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.